Hey, so the theme for hopefully this is all fine. So the theme for the game jam, let me just move myself over in this corner, is out of control. I'll just bash my arm. So what I've thought of so far is a quick Google Docs thing. I've got like a Trello page set up that I'll start doing things on there later, but it's good to get like it's so you got the 48 hours to make the game. I feel like at least an hour should go towards coming up with an idea. One, an idea that you like. Two, that you can actually achieve, and all that sort of stuff, and like flesh out ideas. Like sometimes, I feel like a lot of the times I'll come up with ideas rapid fire, and then some I already know will be better than others. If if you know what I mean. It's weird, but yeah. So I got obviously the first ones that come to mind are some like driving game, the speed constantly changing up or down, or it slowly gets faster and faster and faster. Seems fairly basic of an idea, pretty doable. So I might flesh out maybe some of these ideas here. The classic, no brakes, so you can't stop. Another twist on it was that you can't turn, so you need to change your speed up and down real quick, if you know what I mean. So an example, you could have your car just going down a straight line, and people are coming out in front, and you got a boop, absolute like off the accelerate, let the people walk past, or cars will come and swerve in front of you, so you got speed up or down, that sort of thing. It's a bit of a meh idea. Other one, shooting game, a classic. You always gotta have a shooting game somewhere. You shoot one thing in a room or a scene, and it spirals out of control. So the idea for that is, say like a room like this, I'll shoot like this cup, and then that exploding will cause an out of control effect. So that destroying might cause something to fall over that will break a wall, that will break a house, sort of thing. Oh, here's another idea. You could do some weird, cool domino effect. Like you push a domino and it goes out of control. But yeah, that was the sort of idea for that. You could do it small scale in a room, like throw a ball at a desk, the desk falls over, breaks that. You could do some like damage meter sort of thing. Like, oh, you owe £200,000 in damages, and you just have to try and get the highest score you can. Next is no character control. Again, it's kind of similar to the racing idea, but in this one, uh, characters moving all over the place. You can't moving all over the place, and you can only jump or punch. So the idea for this was it was going to be like top down. You'd run around, and well, you could control where you run. Your character was just sort of doing it. There'd be like holes you'd have to jump over, or there'd be enemies that would run at you, and you could just only like spin like left and right. So you'd boop, punch a guy, kill him, or a hole, let's jump over it, sort of thing. Characters on top of a ball. Again, this is going to be some like balance one where you're on top of a ball and it's wobbling all over the place, and you just got to try and I don't know. I guess you could use like the W, S, and D or the arrow keys to sort of just like balance your character on it, and just see how long you could last for. In theory, you could also like develop that for mobile, where you got to like hold it steady as well, and have it do certain things like, oh, you're going down a slope now, so you've got to like angle your phone to counteract the slope and that sort of stuff. That might be pretty cool. I might flesh that idea out actually. Let's let's green them up as we go. For like ideas that would like sound cool, I guess. Driving on ice, sliding everywhere. This, the plan was just that you're driving on the road and then boop, you crash, land on a frozen lake. You're in the car, sliding everywhere, and you've just got to dodge obstacles and survive for as long as you can, pretty much. For that, I guess you could do levels where like you have, for example, 5 levels or something. Actually, we'll go with 4 levels, since what, 4 letters. yeah, 4 digits. I don't know, 4 sounds kind of cool, I guess. And 4 wheels. Maybe you lose a wheel each time, so it makes it even harder. But yeah, you would just sort of like dodge things. I'd make it kind of funny that there were like penguins waddling around, maybe some like polar bear on the ice. If you get too close, he just pole bashes you. You go flying off. Yeah, and you'll have stuff like, oh, there's a hole in the ice, you gotta dodge around. Again, this would be top 10 as well. Next, no aim control. So the idea for that was your character. Let's see if I can do. Let's fucking maximize this bitch. Actually, we'll go back to yikes. That. So the idea for this was making the brush. So your character be like that. You'd have your little gun sort of thing. Instead of just being able to like choose, I want to shoot there. Instead, your aim would be like this. So the aim would constantly be switching left and right, and things would be coming down from different angles. You gotta time it and shoot. That'd be kind of cool. No input control. Now this I pretty much got from this here. Where I saw that, I was like, oh shit, that's like an old school controller. Like this. Not so old school, I guess. But the idea was you'd be doing like a platformer or something, anything really, and then all of a sudden, boom, constantly controls are switching out. So it could be that your jump button no longer works for like 30 seconds, or I can no longer move left or right, sort of thing. So it'd be like on a timer that boop 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 boop. For that would be pretty easy, I feel, to implement anyway. You just need something on screen being like, you could literally have this UI in like the top left or top right. Oh, some coffee. I'm really liking that idea. Really liking it. Next, a time limit. In my head, this was like you need to. The example here is you're like some CIA man, sniper, and it's like you've got 30 seconds to find a target and kill them. I guess you could simplify that and have it like make it more family friendly. You're a chef who needs to find the onions. And there'll be one onion and a range of apples, and it'll slowly get progressively harder, I guess. Or it could not even be that. It could literally just be a time-based one. You've got like 30 seconds to complete the game, sort of thing. And level 1, if you take 10 seconds, cool. That means you've got 20 seconds left to complete the other levels. So it'd be like a real speed. And it'll all be about trying to complete it the quickest. Which I guess is kind of a cool thing. The auto control element for that would be obviously the time, I guess. Last is a house sim. Idea of this is out of control. I put a house sim slash mother sim just because, well, as people know, parents are normally running about the house doing a million things at once. At least my mum always was. So it was like 1 minute it's, oh, it's time to do the food. Next it's time to clean the house. I need to go walk the dog. I need to go do the homework. All this sort of stuff. But well, I think it's like a good start of like selection-y stuff. But yeah, hopefully this sort of shows my thinking. I'm thinking these three. I'm going to flash out these 3 ideas. That was the chair, not me, I swear. But yeah, that's my thinking at the moment. Absolute full screen as well. That's my thinking at the moment. Those 3. I will expand on those and sort of just see what I can do, I guess. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what I can make. Initial gut feeling, I'm liking this input control just because I feel like it'll be easy for me to do. Just for the fact that you can set up in Unreal the inputs and the actions, and then in the blueprints I can be like, push this does this, but I can have a branch saying like is active sort of thing. Is this button active? If yes, you can do it. If no, not. If it's not active, boom, do this. Oh, you could be some like robot as well. Ooh. Ooh. I'm liking that idea. I'm gonna start. We'll do this now. Final ideas. And then what? Ooh. Right. Plan is to flesh them out. I got 13 minutes to do so. I'll throw down another page. Yeah, next is, it's like 11-minute video at the moment. Next idea is to get the iPad up and do some base sketches and design ideas. But yeah, hopefully I can see them both working. I like the driving idea. You could do some like customization at the beginning. I could see like the main menu screen being some car just slowly crashing off the road onto the ice, or literally just a picture of the ice. You hit start and then the car slides in, or just the car sliding around the background. Again, I gotta keep the scope small. But yeah, that is everything. I'll change the heading too. But yeah, hopefully this will go okay. Hopefully in the next dev vid will be a bit. In the next video it should be a bit more narrowed down, the scope in between these ideas. And yeah, I'll get going and then I'll start updating this Trello with things I need to do. I can do some maybe Blender simple things. I could do like some low poly car or just some low poly robot, but we'll see. Right, I'm gonna go and get back to it. Right, see you then, I guess. See you in number 2. Peace.